Yo, so I made this video about my car and I lost like the intro of it. But just know I'm in GMR and I say we're in GMR and GMR looks like this. And I said there's something along the lines with this is my 2015 WRX. And then it should continue right here.
So right away I know you're thinking, yo Matt, you said this was a WRX. What's up with that? Well, someone wanted to swap trunks with me, so I did it. I don't know, I think it looks cool. I've always thought that the bottom, the bumper was a little too big, and I think the wing balances that out nicely because you have more, not symmetry, but it complements each other. Without the wing, I always thought this was just so big, and like without the wing it was just like a big butt. I mean, big butts ain't bad or anything. I just think it looks better. So put a little vinyl wrap on that. JDM, this store called JDM FV, I believe, they had some cutouts just for the wing. I put that on there just to complement this roof wrap that I got paid to do. Or I didn't get paid, I paid somebody to do. And tint all around. I got 35% in the front, 20s all in the back. And in GMR you get a lot of this happening. Yeah. Okay, moving on. I also got the same shop who did my vinyl wrap, did this sweet rocker panel stripe. And what I like about this is I originally tried it and it was a straight back, but if for all you other 2016 owners, you know that the rocker panel, like the groove of the body line actually goes up. So I had them just follow that line and I think it looks much nicer. Let's see, these are from Track Trim, these black side badges, and then I just bought these little white inserts. This side skirt right here, I actually have a full lip kit from HT Autos. My girlfriend brought that for me for an early Christmas gift and I love her. What else we got here? We got Rock Blocks, Shorties, mud flaps. They do a really good job keeping things nice and tidy. The wheels also. These are the base STI NK, whatever, how do you say it? I got them off discount really. So, I mean, I wanted 18s. The 17s on the normal WRX was a little too small. I mean, it's not too bad, but when in comparison to, you know, how this is, it just looks nicer. Also got like, what is it, Muteki black lug nuts. They're keyed, so that's nice. These center caps actually came from Sweden. What under it is actually the normal STI cap, and I just have I bought these little sticker overlays. They're pretty cool. They're nice quality, but they give it a little nice touch. I got some JDM grill action here. I like it. It's nice and clean. I put this white little pinstripe just to accent the black and white theme going on. I also replaced, these are a Grimmspeed little bezel for the emblem. It's nice and gloss black. And this is just a vinyl overlay I got from eBay. It covers up the badge. It cleans it up. I forgot where I got this little piece from. I can put it online or in the description when I find it. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember. I like it because it's the newer logo. I used to have the old license plate delete and I was like, you know. Let's see what else I have. Oh, I got these, I'm getting the Diode Dynamics sea lights in. I originally had the Morimoto's, but they were too blue for my taste and I didn't really like the look of that blue. I do have OLMs, low beams and high beams, 6000K, and soon the fog lights will be the same. I do have LED turn signals there. They're pretty cool. Going back to the wheels a little bit, I know I'm going a little bit out of order, but we'll just cover everything outside before we go inside. But if you look under there, you'll see that there are some RCE yellows that I put on. I think it is the perfect wheel gap even when the 17s were on it, it had a good drop. Not too much, not too little. I think that just sits perfectly. I know I can still use my car and not have to angle anything. I mean, I went over this thing just fine, stuff like that. What else we got? Oh yeah, the rear is also the Grimmspeed little badge, and then a little random overlay that I got. The same overlays that I got from the front. I got these taillight overlays, which I think I got them from Grimmspeed also. But I don't know, it just makes it stand out a little bit different, you know, subtle difference. I like how when you do reverse lights, this whole thing will just be wide, and it's just a cool little accent. Of course, my lovely license plate here that says, well, I'll let you guys figure out what that says, but I have to surrender him. So I think I'm gonna do fake STI next. This is also just the normal Subaru. It was chromed, but I had a candle auto dip, and I just auto dipped it, and it came out pretty good. What else on the outside can I talk about? Nothing much really. Oh yeah, I am on Michelin Pilot Super Sports. These tires are pretty damn awesome. 245/40, just a stock wheel tire that goes on here. I think that pretty much covers it. Let me think. All right, let's talk about under the hood. I do have a little Perrin oil cap there. I do have the harness for when I do get the diode. I kept the Pro Lights harness because I think it's really a good harness, and you can't really see it, but it's in there. That's a Mishimoto cold air intake with a box. I like the box. It jives with the engine bay a lot. I'm going to change coming up that intercooler. I'm gonna switch it out for a Process West vertical. I really like the design and the cooling capability it has. Super huge core, will provide a lot of cooling, especially here when I'm in traffic and, you know, LA. A lot of heat soak on this one, but I mean, it's not too bad, livable. So aside from the verticooler, I think I want to do water meth injection at some time, just because, you know, the DI motor, I worry about carbon buildup, and anything that can remove carbon buildup or prevent it. I mean, I can't fully remove it, but some things that prevent it, like I do have TGV deletes in there. I did delete my EGR back there. You know, I just want preventive measures. Yes, it's a little dicey with living in California, and holy shit, I just found some electrical tape that I left here. I'm gonna do it. Now some more power mods. I do have a full Mishimoto turbo back. That's a catted J-pipe all the way to a cat back. Nice sound, nice burbles I get from that thing. Got some fun stuff in the back, not really, but back here I've got the Subaru net. I got my jumper cables and tire inflating kit. I just installed this actually yesterday. It's pretty cool. Keeps everything. I used to have a toolbox back here and things were getting, I'd hear it, you know, and driving around, and I hated it. Under the little mat that came with the car too in the premium package, I put all the spare lug nuts and, you know, the lug nut keys. They're all in there, so nice and out of the way. All right, let's head inside the cabin here, and I apologize for how kind of messy it is, but I've done some good stuff in here. Let's see. I gotta love the access port on the vent mount right here. Good stuff. I've got this red overlay to kind of complement the red glow that this car has, you know, the red stitching. I redid the shift boots so they're nice and red, and the e-brake boot. And I even got like red LEDs on the footwells that I did myself. That was pretty cool. I changed out the shiny carbon fiber plasticky thing, and I just wrapped these with some 3M. I did it on anything that was silver basically in the car, or that plastic. I got this with a little Cobb sticker. This is an AVIC 8100 Next that my girlfriend got me. It took me a good amount to wire it. It's perfect though. It's everything I needed for my I guess commute is the right word here. I'm not sure, but just everything I need for my daily driving is right here. It's It's all here. It has CarPlay, it has everything. Music, done. I do have a little red shift knob right here. That is, I think that's from a base STI, I'm not sure. And under here I have a pair-in shift stop, and then I have the pair-in brass bushing installed as well that I did. That thing has, you know, the shifts are nice and crisp. I mean, you still get that notchy feeling that everyone complains about in this car, which I don't mind it too much. There are some times where it gets rough, like going in from second to third gets a little bit like, oh man, did you want to go into gear or not? And you know, I've heard some things to change it. This since this is a premium, this did come with a factory STI short throw. It also came with some nice home link. I also swapped every light in here for an LED, and they're pretty cool. What else? I've got the seats. I did the seat mod from Blake's Garage. He did that little unhook the clips in the back, and they do sit back a little bit more, and it's actually a nice feeling. These seats don't bother me too much like some. I don't know, I guess I just sit like perfectly into this thing. You know, it's not much, but it's not a Recaro or anything like my cousin. He has an Evo, and his Recaros are just amazing. But you know, it's cool. I mean, these seats aren't too bad. Yes, they could use some more bolstering. Yes, they can get uncomfortable at sometimes. But I mean, I've driven into Vegas and back, and it's been alright. It's been alright. It's also got some heated seats because, you know, the lady likes to keep that booty warm. So do I now. I used to not like those, but now I do. Go figure. I tried to keep this is where the microphone is, and I tried to keep where I tried to route the microphone for the head unit in there, but it didn't work. So I kind of just put it up here and ran it through here. It's fine. It works. No one ever complains about road noise or anything like that. All in all, I love this car. Stage 2. It's on a stage 2 torque performance. He did everything for me. Eric's awesome. Can't complain. Alright, so there's a few cool things I forgot to mention when I was up at GMR. If you look, this is pretty cool. And, they got that little functionality. I got those from WRX, and yeah, I think it's really cool. This is what I was talking about. And then if you look back here, you can see my turn signals. Actually, that now. I'm a big fan of that. Can't really show you the reverse when I'm outside, but yeah, that's about it. There's still some cool stuff that I want to do to this car, but all in due time. Hey guys, this is just some normal driving I'm doing here. Nothing fancy or anything. Just to get a sound of like how everything sounds inside the cabin, you know, a little bit of after fire there. I'll roll up the windows. So I mean, it's kind of warm, but it'll give you a good kind of sound of what the actual turbo back sounds like. It's, you know, it drones at certain RPMs. It's not too bad when you're going, I mean, I'm going 3,000 RPM right now, but like 2,500 seems to be the really, like if I'm cruising on the freeway, I'm in final gear, you know, I'm just cruising along at 25 and I barely hear it. You know, I got my music up, turning off the music right now so you can kind of hear how things sound, you know. I really like it gave, I mean, obviously there's no rumble because of the equal length, but it gives it a nice depth and a low end that I really wanted, that I was really missing. When I just had the J-pipe only, I actually resonated. I had a resonated STI catback. Not even a catback, just the Y-pipe, because I wanted to tone down the rasp. It was way too, and this is not to say anything bad about Hondas, but it was too Honda sounding, and I didn't want it to be that sound. I mean, it's fine. If you like that sound, fine, whatever. I personally do not like it, and I felt that you know, as much as I would love a rumble or whatever, something deeper would have been nice. So that's why I got the full turbo back. Yeah, 3-inch all the way back. Sounds really nice, even though it's catted, and it still sounds great. So so we're gonna go to one of my favorite roads here. There's a little back roads where I live. It's a really cool little area. The road is a little shitty. It's a little bit bumpy, but it's a fun road. Like when I first got my tires, I went there. When I first put the RCE springs on there, I test. It's a good place to test out the handling of your vehicle. And I mean, you gotta respect the road too. I mean, even though it's open to being like, oh, let's drive like crazy. No, like, fucking never drive crazy. Never take like blind turns like an idiot, because you never know what's around there. It could be a person. You're putting so many people's like lives at risk. You know, the potential of disaster is too high. So, you know, keep it controlled. Even today when I went in GMR, you can see the footage. Hell no am I taking any of those opposing lanes, because that's just asking for trouble. You know, there's bikers up there, there's people up there just, you know, relaxing. You don't want to ruin anyone's day by, you know, hurting them or being that guy who just like doesn't give a fuck, you know. This is me up, so it's pretty funny. Not really, but okay, so here's the road. This is a fun little road to just, you know, just cruise along, and it's really bumpy. You know, it's gonna tax the hell out of your suspension and everything. So don't see what I mean by that's a blind corner. You do not want to hog other lanes. So you kind of just want to cruise along here, stay in your lane. You can, you know, there's areas where you can floor it, like right here. You know, you can give it a little bit more, and then you just, you know, kind of turn in. Too bad we have to wait for this PT Cruiser, but that's all right. It's completely fine. Just wanted to show you guys this little back road that I found. This actually leads right into my house, which is funny because I actually went here like randomly. Wow, those hills are green. Here in California, we've been getting rain on and off, and we're supposed to get El Nino, but as you can see, there's no rain. But damn, those hills are freaking gorgeous right now. I haven't seen them there in years. The grass, I haven't seen grass in there for years. Oh shit, prepare to stop. That guy just jumped. That was fucking crazy. He's fucking loving it. Alrighty. Alright, let's do this. You gotta give people props who love their jobs, you know what I mean? Got a wave, no wave back, but that's alright. So yeah, that was a fun little road. I like to be stupid right here and gun it, but I'm not gonna do that today. I don't feel like it. And why not? Whew, I know you heard that. Uh-oh. Well, my garage seems a little busted because of the motor, so why don't I go out and fix that?